on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Caged Review, and this is going to be a review for WWE Extreme Rules at 7/14/19, July 14th. So the pre-show starts out backstage. Baron Corbin, Lacey Evans, they cut a promo. I could really care less. I'm so sick of those two at this point. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor, Intercontinental Championship. Very good match, really entertained. Shinsuke Nakamura gets the win and is the new Intercontinental Champion. Great start. New Day cuts promos. It was funny, entertaining. There you go. Tony Nese versus Drew Gulak. This is the Cruiserweight title here. And kind of what you would expect. Fast-paced, hard-hitting. Very good. Drew Gulak picks up the win, so no change there. But good. The main show kicks off with Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. No holds barred. Of course, Elias is there too. He gets involved. But it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Roman Reigns and Undertaker are going to go over. You already know that. There's really no mystery about this. So, that's what it is. Backstage, you get an interview with Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. They're talking about their match later. Don't care because, honestly, this mixed tag match, I think, just fell flat on pretty much everybody. Raw Tag Team Championship, The Revival versus the Usos. Good match. High octane for sure. The Revival win. Retain. Then you get Cesaro versus Aleister Black. This is one of the matches that I was talking about that I think people were overlooking. Maybe because Cesaro's not like a top tier guy, even though I think he should be, and I think a lot of people think he should be. But the match was phenomenal. It was absolutely amazing. Very, very hard-hitting, very entertaining match. Aleister Black picks up the win. Of course, he really needs to, just bringing him back like this. It was just a damn good match. It really was. Backstage, R-Truth, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Street Profits bit. It was all just kind of thrown together, honestly. SmackDown Women's Championship, Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley. This is probably the strongest Bayley has ever looked as far as being a badass. She takes on both women, stays strong throughout most of the match, and they really did make her look tough. So Bayley takes the win, and they make her a very, very strong women's champion here. Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman's next last man standing match. And much like the match they had on Raw where it went everywhere, man, this was really good. This also went everywhere. In the crowds, in the stands, in the concessions. And finally, they had a bit where Braun Strowman power slammed Bobby Lashley down from like one tier to a lower floor. And they went through this like fake ceiling. And so Braun Strowman, pops through this like drywall, and he's not counted out, but Bobby Lashley is. So Braun Strowman wins by default, basically. But a very, very entertaining match. They had some, again, really hard-hitting stuff in this match. And it looked very good. So I was impressed. Backstage, Charlie interviews AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson. You're seeing the reformation of the club, and this was at like the point just before they got really back into the club. AJ, he had to take on Ricochet, and Ricochet won last time, so there was a little discussion there, but the interview itself was not a big deal. You get the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, New Day, Xavier Woods and Big E versus Heavy Machinery versus Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. Decent match. I really honestly think that Heavy Machinery took away from it. I would honestly much rather see New Day versus Daniel Bryan and Rowan. But whatever. Either way, the New Day picked up the win. They retain. It is what it is. Backstage, New Day celebration. Paul Heyman grabs an interviewer, does a little promo. I don't know. No big deal. U.S. Championship, AJ Styles with the club versus Ricochet. Of course, Gallows and Anderson are going to get involved with this one. AJ Styles uses that to his advantage. It was a really good match overall. AJ picks up the win. He is the new U.S. champion. Then you get Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. Another really good KO promo here. And good match. Kevin Owens takes the win. And ever since Dolph Ziggler's come back, he's lost everything. I don't know that he's won a match since he's been back. So I don't know what the point is, honestly. Charlie interviews Samoa Joe backstage about the WWE Championship. That leads into Kofi Kingston versus Samoa Joe. And this is your basic David and Goliath match. It's exactly what you would expect it to be. I did not expect them to give the belt to Samoa Joe. Kofi Kingston hits Trouble in Paradise, retains. There you go. Raw Women's Championship and Universal Championship on the line. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans. You knew they were not going to give the belts to Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans, so something had to happen. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch win outright, and then if that would have been it, that would have been a very lazy, very bad ending to the show. Brock Lesnar comes out and actually does cash in his Money in the Bank contract on Seth Rollins, new Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Very, very good there at the end. Overall, I wasn't excited about a few matches here. I think Bayley, Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss was better than I expected. The New Day, Heavy Machinery, Daniel Bryan, Rowan match, I don't know that I knew what to expect with that. And it kind of wasn't that big of a deal to me. I liked AJ Styles versus Ricochet. I liked Owens versus Ziggler. Nakamura Balor was great. Cesaro, Aleister Black, to me, might have been the match of the night, to be very honest. Like, they were just throwing bows, man. It was hard hitting. So, it was good. It was really good. I think it had some weak points, but overall, I really liked it. So I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I really feel like that's the way to go with this one. I felt strongly about it. So 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackwitz. Caged Nation, out.